Greetings, friends. I'm back. The only thing I want to say is that the quick read is about someone wants a progress report. And we just need to find out who it is. And once we find out who it is, then we can deal with the situation. You know, the problem I have is with hypocrites. It's a lot of these people who call themselves spiritual. Like, even though I'm a spiritualist, I still go to church, and the only reason I do it because it helps me be a better person, and then I don't get caught up into the politics of the spirituality, and everybody's trying to be something that somebody else is trying to be. I don't want to be like nobody else, so I just try to just keep myself in a good place and do what I can, and if I can help people, I do it. And that's really what I'm all about. I love teaching my workshops. I have an event space at my shop. So, and this is where I'm actually doing my consultations in my space. So, this is the back of my shop. The front of the shop is different from the back. So I usually just do like my little consultations back here because it's easier. And plus, I like the theme. It's kind of fun, and um, it makes people feel safe, especially when they come and get my readings and when I do my workshops. So it's just a good energy. And if anybody is coming to Detroit and they want to learn one of my workshops, just always text me, call. I'm really, really cool. Just because I've had other people, mess it up for themselves, that don't mean they mess it up for everybody. So just so you'll know. I do have products on my TikTok shop, and also my website is on my TikTok shop as well. So if you go on the TikTok, you can see my website, and also I'll be having my podcast soon, and I'll be doing YouTube videos as well. However, the online classes are coming soon. I mean, the courses, but it's more so like I have to pray before I do stuff because I don't want to overwhelm myself, because I love doing a whole bunch of different things. I don't like to be a one-trick pony. And I truly believe if you're a one-trick pony, you could easily get bored doing the same thing. And I don't like doing the same thing, and I just don't like that. So anyway, the good thing about this read is the person wants a progress report. I don't know why they do, but the Spirit is saying that's what they want. And even if they want that, you should give it to them, but you don't really have to, because they'll see, when they see how you shining like the sun and you sparkling like all the stars, they'll probably see that it's not working. Because when you really have the divine protection, I mean, if you are a chosen one, God is not going to let anybody do anything to you, no matter what. That's why I pick my battles. It was a scripture that I had saw, and the scripture talked about, how God, I think it was Samuel 1. I can't think of the verse, but anyway, it was just talking about how you just gotta, sometimes you gotta be ready for battle, but sometimes you can't do nothing. Just let God, the divine energy protect you, because nothing is more powerful than that. So no matter what somebody think they can do, they think they're the baddest of the baddest, and they probably are, There's a lot of people that's pretty good at what they know how to do. I'm not going to take that from them. And you know what? I want to congratulate you on that. But I hope you felt the raft when it came back to you. Hope you did. In full effect. And I send it back with love. However, getting back to the point is, the read is about, they want a progress report. And because they want this progress report, because even if they're doing the work, they're trying to have other people help them. It's almost like they're trying to get other people to kind of jump on the bandwagon with you. And also the Spirit is telling me about this movie called, I don't know why lately the Spirit is telling me about different movies, but it's a metaphor, like to give you an idea of what to come. So whoever this person is, or these people, or whatever, because I don't know yet, because I haven't looked in the cards. I usually just like the Spirit to tell me what to talk about, because I just don't like to get on social media and just talk about stuff that the Spirit didn't put on my heart to talk about, because I won't do it. But I do it when the Spirit tells me to do it, because it's important. um, a movie called, I think it's called Ricochet. And I think the movie is like, it's with Denzel Washington and that guy from, I don't know, was it First Rock or something? It was some like kind of like some comedy or whatever. But anyway, I think it's called Ricochet. But anyway, so Denzel Washington was a police officer. And then what he did is this criminal, he put him in jail or whatever for whatever reason. And so Denzel Washington went back to school to become an attorney. So this guy went out his way. He didn't want to stop at nothing. He wanted to get deep revenge on Denzel. Like he literally wanted to turn his life upside down to the point where, but he did it in such a way where it was a backwards way, where the way he orchestrated his plan was like in a way where it affect a person in a way where it was the weakest things in his life that would torment him, where I think he caused him to like lose his license to practice law, whatever the case may be. It was like a domino effect of stuff. So basically what this person, whoever this person is trying to cause some back alley stuff to happen to you, where it's a domino effect of tragedies. So the warning is, and the read is, be careful of somebody who's trying to stop at nothing. Like they won't stop. Like they'll keep doing it. If that don't work, they'll try something else. But see, the only way it's gonna stop is when they start seeing tragedy happen around them. When they start seeing relatives pass away, or when they start seeing loss, or just all those bad things that they're wishing for you, it's gonna start happening for them. And when they see all this stuff happen to them, they're going to think somebody's doing something to them. But all you're doing is getting a cleansing, or, sometimes reverse candles and all that stuff, that don't really work. I'm just going to let you know. Sometimes you got to do something a little bit more stronger. But usually, like when people come to me, like I remove that kind of stuff off of them. And certain people, they say, oh, I know how to deliver people from different things. They probably can, but what you gonna do if that spirit jump on you? So a lot of times you have to be equipped, and you have to be spiritually advanced to be able to target these negative entities that people are out here trying to use to destroy people. But that's okay, because a lot of times they don't know no better, and that's okay. So a lot of times, even a blind squirrel will find a nut. Even if they don't know, they know today. So I'm letting you know, a lot of times, that type of work backfires. So that's why I don't even do certain type of work. If somebody asks me, can you do this? I don't do that. So I'm like, nope, I don't do it. Because I already know how it's going to affect the person, and I know what it's going to do and how it's going to make them feel. So I don't do any of that. When I first got into this, spiritual thing, after, being baptized and all the other stuff, guess what? I learned all the bad stuff first. That's how I know when people are sending certain spiritual daggers, I know what it is. And I can identify it. And I'm like, oh, okay. And I just laugh, and I'm like, okay, let me just go ahead and just get this stuff off of me. So that's what you got to do. As long as you can feel, if you can feel that negativity, just try to get it off of you, because if you don't get it off of you, it'll become a curse. That's what people are not telling people. Like if you have any type of negative energy on you, and you don't have somebody who's qualified, or a person that's specialized in delivering people from dark entities or negative spirits, you have to be spiritually strong enough to be able to do that. Because a lot of times, if you don't know what you're doing, the same problems that person will have, you'll end up having it too. So, that's why I always tell people, all money ain't good money. Even if somebody's paying you money to do, oh, can you do this for me, and this and that and this and that? Are you prepared to see if you can, deal with the raft of the karma that comes with it? Anyway, but getting back to the point, I'm going to talk about the quick read, which is they want a progress report. And we're going to see. Another thing I want to talk about is, there's so many people out here just trying to be hypocrites. If you are a person that's about whatever religion you believe in, You don't have a right to like talk about people, and bash them what they do. I mean, that's their thing. If people want to, you know, do tarot, or if they want to do this, they want to. That's their choice. If you can't walk around beating people in the head with the Bible. You can't do that. Everybody's not into everything. Everybody's got their right. God gives us free choice. Free will. You can't just, tell somebody, oh, because you doing this. Just every diviner don't practice witchcraft. Being a diviner is not witchcraft. This is a form of entertainment, and I truly believe, if a person is practicing certain things, that's on them. I don't care what they do. It ain't got nothing to do with me. And the only reason I use these cards, like if you ever, I don't, the only reason I don't use the other cards, because those other cards, they be telling people what to say. I want the spirit to tell me what to say. These are, as far as I know, if you look at these cards, I think they're the Rider deck or whatever, they've been around so many years. I think these was the first cards they like hit the map. Let me say this. I want something with longevity, history, something that is so authentic that I don't even want nothing else. I think the other cards are cute. I've given them away as gifts, for fun, like some of the novelty cards, the ones that tell people what to say. But I don't do that. So anyway, let's see what we need to see. We're going to find out who wants the progress report. And I think we're going to find out today. Let's see. All right, let's see. So who wants the progress report is somebody who apparently got out of a relationship, or it was a divorce or something like that. And it's almost like if they can't have you, they don't want nobody else to have you. So that's what it's based on. So at first I was saying like maybe it could be a neighbor, it could be this, it could be that. So apparently it's a relationship, and it's based on somebody that has completely realized they had a good person and they messed up. So what they're trying to do is cause havoc and chaos for the person that don't want them no more. So it's a person that wants the relationship, like they don't want to end that relationship. Like they don't want, they probably already divorced, but they don't want to see the other person move on. Like they may not have no real happiness, but the other one has moved on with their life. So it's more so like, if I can't have you, nobody else can. So that's really what that is. So I don't know if that resonates with anyone, because my readings don't resonate with everyone. So if it does, take it. And if it don't, please just throw it away. And it'll make everybody feel comfortable. Because I don't want nobody thinking I'm talking about them. Readings are just a form of entertainment. Entertainment only. And it's kind of fun too. So let's see what they did and how they did it. And yeah, check out my TikTok. I definitely make custom spiritual baths. I do a lot of different stuff. And you can always email me. You can go to spiritualguru143@gmail.com, or you can go to my website, sandyoshun.com. And if you want to schedule a reading or anything like that. Let's see what they did and how they did it. So what they did is they're doing something to cause you to feel like depressed, and they want you to feel like you don't have any hope. So they want you to feel like what this person is doing is trying to make you feel so miserable to the point where you may want to come back to them like you have nobody else but them. So that's who it is. It's a person that is, they're trying to, they don't want you to be happy if they ain't with you. They're like, if I can't have you, Nobody else can. And guess what? They want you to be miserable by yourself with nobody. So whoever this person is, they really is angry. They're angry. They made a bad decision. They wish they would have stayed. They wish they didn't even get the divorce. But because they see that this person has different options, it's almost like they don't want to see the person happy with nothing. They don't want to see him with nothing. I don't know what it could have been. Maybe they have to pay the person alimony or something like that, spousal support. But this person is downright pissed. So now we know who it is. And at the end of the day, readings are a form of entertainment. I don't know who this would resonate with, but the only thing I can tell you is this, put God first in everything you do. And I'm just a messenger. Have a wonderful evening, and God bless.